Right guys, welcome back to Nardi Elder Gaming. Today we're going to try out a new game that I've discovered for the channel. It's called Darkest Days, and it's a zombie shooting RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world devastated by a sudden zombie outbreak. Explore a dark yet captivating open world, build a sanctuary with fellow survivors, grow stronger and fight for survival. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves a character up together. And then hopefully I can get into the options and turn this music down because it's a little bit loud. So that'd be more like me, I think. D. I shouldn't have any hair. I ain't got any hair. That'll do. Right, hat. We'll go for that one, I think. That one to do for that, I think. Excuse me. I think it's just going to be jeans, isn't it? Right, enter the name. Nardi Eld. I see, can't be used, eh? Let's try that. There we go. Right, so we'll get straight into the game. Here we go. Right, we got some. Let's get into the sound and let's sort this. Sound effects, master volume, BGM. There we go, that's better. Alright, so let's go back. And let's start the game.
The zombie virus that plunged humanity into despair was first discovered at a Florida resort. The infected who turned into zombies were horrifying. The government attempted to stop the outbreak, but all efforts failed. The wall in Sand Creek was one such measure to keep the zombies at bay. Survivors connected through the Sheltic network, linked via satellites to establish communities and stay in contact with one another. They began to adapt to a world overrun by zombies. However, not long after, outlaws hiding their identities behind masks emerged. These masked outlaws killed people and plundered communities. Survivors had no choice but to flee from the masked marauders. But where they fled, zombies awaited, a time of darkness and despair. This is the story of those who survived in that darkness.
Get in! What are you doing? Do you want to be zombie food? He's dead. Pests! Damn! Hold on tight! This way! Oh my.
Right, so we're getting straight into it. So this game has been described sort of as a cross between like State of Decay 2 and The Division, that kind of gameplay. It's a free game, it's on Steam, so you know, if you like it, go along there and download it for nothing. But I think it is one of those games that's probably at some point or other it's going to have downloadable like paid content. Okay, so let's jump straight in. If I'd shown up any later, you'd have been zombie chow. My name is Jimmy Hancock. I'm out here looking for my wife. If you head out through the tunnel on the other side, you'll see Amos, my hometown. Oh hell, I don't think that barbed wire is going to hold much longer. If you don't have anywhere to go, come back to Amos with me. You'll be safer there. I'm alive thanks to you. We're running out of time. Take this pistol. It looks useful. Oh, you don't look so good. Looks like a zombie took a bite out of you. Got an infection cure shot on you? Infection cure shot? It neutralizes the infectious stage of the zombie virus. It's pretty much the only way to survive this zombie hell. So don't panic. Just because you get bitten doesn't mean your turn. Let's look around and try and find an infection cure shot. Oh, I see a warehouse over there. Let's check it out. Okay, let's go. Right, so shift key to move quickly. So I guess we're going to go through the tutorial. I don't know how long the tutorial will go on for, but we need to look for an infection cure shot here. See, that's very reminiscent of State of Decay with that little box on the search. Select the pickup button. Okay, but that's right in front of it. I can't see what's on here now. Select the bag. Ah, right, there we go. Select an improvised gun. Why can't I just use the gun I already got? Quit the weaponage, slot 2. Oh, I see. Select the button to exit the screen. Swap weapons by selecting them. So just 1 and 2 does it. Ah, L for the torch. God, that's quite bright. I'm not sure I like these little arrows though. We need to secure this place first. Oh, he took his head off. Excellent. Press control to dodge. Oh, I see. It dodges backwards. Infection cure. You can select the consumables to be equipped with the arrow button. Select the slot button to use the consumable. There we go. Right, let's go find Jimmy again. So left shift, when you start running, seems to be an auto run.
Hurry it up! It's been a long time since I've seen the sights of home.
Those zombies held us up, so I know it's late, but the town is so quiet. Has anything happened to Linda? We'll go look for her together. You have to keep calm in times like this. The two-story house in front of you is mine. Let's go. Linda should be waiting for me. Oh, I think there was an alarm on the tablet. Check it out. So, skills menu. Alright, here we go. So, right, so what we got? So skills info, crisis response. Learn skills related to crisis response ability. And this one is disturb. Learn skills related to disruption abilities. As the disruption ability improves, the attention grabbing effect decreases. I'm not really sure what that is. Learn skills related to crisis response. Debuff duration decreases as the crisis response. Right, I'm not really sure what they are, so I'm just going to select that one, I think. Oh, I've got some braking on the screen. Let's Alright, so I can't get out to a... Oh, there we go. Frame rate. Interior listening, game style. Colour aligned. No, there doesn't seem to be a way of... No, I think we're going to have to put up with the screen tearing for the time being. It'd be a good idea to grab anything useful here and then leave. Can we vault over the fence, isn't it? Yeah. That's good. Oh, nice. So let's equip that one in too. Bit more firepower in that one. So looking at it, doesn't look too bad, does it? I don't like these arrows though. Combat feels pretty good.
Linda!
Linda doesn't seem to be here. I figured she'd come this way since she mentioned Sand Creek. For now, I'll register this place as a community and use it as an outpost. If I'm lucky, Linda might see it and come find me. Wait a sec, someone's coming this way. Doesn't look like they're armed. Let's find out why they're here. Stay sharp. Yeah, it'd be nice if there weren't any fights. And here, take this. It's the equipment I used to use. Good thing I kept it just in case. It's not great condition, but it'll probably be stable. Usable. Just trying to read that without looking at it then. Come on, just open up your wares, mate. Right, so we could probably go and have a look and see who that guy was. Right, let's go then. I thought I just did that. Oh, right, I see. Okay, so that means I must have another weapon there somewhere. Excellent. Right, let's put that down into one. That looks like it packs a bit of firepower. Right. Let's go then, Jimmy. God, I thought I was only going to go and do a bit of trading with him. Now I'm getting a life story. Masked outlaws. Yeah, haven't you heard rumours that some masked thugs are taking I'm trying not to read it because, you know, you guys can read, so... And I thought it was only going to be a couple of little sentences from him. Okay, right, so there's the ammo. It's good, and I think this is, I mean, this is very similar to State of Decay stuff, apart from the fact that I don't think you, no, you haven't, have you? You haven't got an ammo restock like that. You have to actually replenish it yourself. So this is our locker in the base. So that's probably where we can share weapons and stuff like that from. We store goods in the locker by selecting the goods from the belongings window and moving them over to there. Right, I don't want to get rid of anything, so select the mini-map. Oh, right, okay. Okay, so, Some buildings registered in the important area list allow the use of fast move. Right, okay. Oh, come on. Some buildings registered in the important area list allow the use of fast move. Yeah, that's great. Select a building that can be moved to. See, I don't do fast travelling games. I always see that as just a sort of bit of a cheat, and at the same time you could be missing out on stuff along the way. I was ready ages ago, mate. Let's have a word with Dan. Jimmy. Alright, you want to talk to Jimmy then, not me. Brilliant. What are you doing here? How long has it been? It's been almost 10 years since I last saw you at your wedding. You look the same as you did then. Who's this with you? He's an old friend. We're sticking together because, well, it's complicated. I'm an old friend. Have you seen Linda by any chance? She disappeared, leaving a note mentioning Sand Creek, and I can't reach her at all. Linda in Sand Creek. As you can see, there's no one left in Amos anymore. I don't know for sure, but I think most of them are infected or have left here. Linda wasn't amongst them. If I had seen her, I would have recognised her right away. If she's not in Amos, then where the hell does she go? Is she even safe? Don't worry too much, Jimmy. She might have followed the other survivors to Newfield or Golden City. I came here to look for Anne too. Remember, my sister? And I ended up living apart from Anne due to some circumstances, and that was the cause of the trouble. I came back to Amos when I heard the news, but there was no one home. I guess our paths crossed. It must be the same for Linda. They're all smart people, so I'm sure they're all alive and well somewhere. You're right, Dan. You haven't left town yet, right? We'll take a look. Do you have a car we can borrow? We're going to need one to get around out there. I'll loan you Anne's old car, but there's something I need to do first. I need to get information about this area from the exploration tower. I need to make sure there aren't any buildings I missed. Guess where we're going next? It might help you with your search for Linda too. Go get the data from the exploration tower and I'll get the car. Alright, Nardi Elder, let's head to Amos exploration tower and get the map information. Understood. Just want to do a bit of looting first. Oh, what's that? Anilium crystal. Low grade iron. We'll loot it anyway. Bolts, yeah, why not? Bit of wood. Some more bolts. Ah, right, there we go. Yeah, so you can definitely see elements of state of decay in this, can't you? And to an extent as well, I can see the division as well, in little bits and pieces. There's something up there. I better climb up and see what that is. Ah, right, there we go. So it shows the town. Wow, that's quite a big map. Monster level 1 to 5. Okay, 39, 40. Blimey. Okay. Ascent. Ah, good, you got the quick slide down. That's what I like. Just like Dan said, there doesn't seem to be anyone out here. Oh, a message from Dan. Looks like he got the car. I'll tell him to meet us at home, so we should head back. Understood. Open the tablet. TAS. TAS screen provides services such as deliver supplies, request rescue, and find lost items. Okay. Deliver supplies service allows you to use currency to receive supplies. The variety of supplies increases as you unlock exploration towers, and they are delivered by drones. Select the request rescue service. This rescue service allows you to request rescue when movement is difficult due to surrounding terrain or other issues. Using the request rescue feature will transport your player character to the nearest accessible terrain. Now that'd be quite handy if you get stuck somewhere. If you use request rescue while in a vehicle, you will be rescued along with the vehicle. Find lost items. Select the button to exit the screen. Let's talk to Dan. Okay. Wow, look at the amount of ammo you get. There's nearly 1,000 rounds in this one. And 1,100 in the little Uzi. Right, I'm just checking on a few things. So left alt. Alright, okay. P. Jump, parkour, space. We like parkour. F6. Nothing on F6 yet. J for journal. Talk to Dan. And then escape is for the pad. Says there's two males. Not sure what that's all about. Right. Jimmy, what's with this guy? He came out of nowhere and started messing around without a word of explanation. This is my friend Dan. He's with me, so don't worry, Max. Are we clear now? I've been trying to explain that I'm your friend, but he just wouldn't listen. Anyway, did you download the data on the Amos area? Is there really nothing? Still, thanks for letting me know. I got the car I was telling you about, but whose name should I put it under? I need to focus on finding Linda's signal. Nadia Elder, go get the car. You're the driver. You're driving, or whatever. Okay, got it. Use your tablet to deploy it. And here are a gas tank and a repair tool. They'll be useful to keep in your trunk. I need to head out, but I'll be in touch. See you later, Jimmy. Nadia Elder. Yeah, I'll be here until I find Linda, so come by any time. Thanks for everything, Dan. Let's get going. Open your tablet and deploy the car. Understood. Right. Select the garage menu. That's what we got, and we can deploy it. Deploy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, here we go. Hang on, there's some. And having none of this. I'm alive. Thank you so much. I thought I was going to die here for sure. What's the matter? My name is Oliver Rance. Until recently I was a globe-trotting traveller. The outbreak happened while I was travelling, so I ended up staying here. While I was making this garage my home, those men came up to me out of nowhere and threatened me. They demanded that I tell them where the others were hiding. When I said I didn't know, they beat me, and I can't even say it. Have you been in Amos since the outbreak? Have you seen a blonde woman out here? Well, I've seen more than one blonde white woman. If she was in town, she probably would have been caught already. What do you mean, caught? Are you saying that somebody has been taking people away? Those masked assholes. People call them the masked band. The masked band is actually very organised. The guys who are holding me captive are a bunch of wannabes who call themselves the followers. They're not the real threat. The group they idolise is. They wore different uniforms like military ones. Anyway, a few days after the outbreak, they came and took everyone who was left. Those weren't the worst of the bunch, and they're taken prisoners. Oh my god, Linda, where did they go? Tell me now. So I got a bit excited then, didn't I? Well, I'm not sure, but I overheard something like a directive. It seemed like they were hiding some kind of memo in the furniture, if you want to take a look. Oh, look at that. Well, that's quite good, look. It's got a little bit of penetration resistance. So if we equip that, I'm looking pretty cool actually, aren't I? What will this jacket do? That's got a little bit of penetration resistance, so let's go for that. What about these trousers? Yeah, again, there's a little bit of a plus to them. They look stupid though. Right, I think we're good. B's instruction. This is a letter found in the hideout of one of the masked band's followers. On the outside of the envelope it says B's directive. Need to supplement the shortage of personnel, 10 people in the Emos area. The personnel already secured will be divided into 2 groups and handed over to the transport team. Those suspected of infection and the elderly will be shot to death. Transport team 1 gather to the west, transport team 2 gather to the south. Okay. Is there anything else I could loot in here? Just a bit of wood. Okay. Hang on, what did my light turn on? Oh, maybe it's because it's getting dark. Did you find something? I found B's directive. This is it, the paper I saw. B's directive. Is this what they're following? They really are organised then. This is telling them to gather in the west. So, those followers were ordered to capture the surviving townsfolk. Then those captives were taken by the real threat, the masked band, to Turtle Hill. It looks like they split up and went not only west, but also to south. Why would they split up the hostages? They could be afraid of the hostages uniting, or maybe they have another base somewhere else. There is no end to the reasons. Let's first check Turtle Hill area. Understood. Could you accompany me to Turtle Hill Exploration Tower? I can't stay here forever, so I'm going to look for a new place to stay. Okay, let's go. To the Nardi Mobile. See, I wish this like sat-nav bit would only be on the map, not actually on the ground as you're driving or running along, because it breaks the immersion a little bit. We need to deal with the zombies and download somewhere or other. The information, I think it said. Right, that's the second tower done. 2 boxes up there. We better go and see what we got. Turtle Hill. Excellent. Right. Skills. So what's that? Weapon switching. Learn techniques related to weapon switching. Weapon switching ability increases the speed at which weapons are changed. Could be good. Learn skills related to first aid. The speed that you can help people who are dying will accelerate. Now, I think we're going to go for this one. I think I better start this one off as well. So what have we got here? We got stealth. Learn skills related to stealth search. That's probably a good one. Learn skills related to emergency search. Item search time decreases as the emergency search ability improves. Manual reload. As manual reload ability improves, it becomes possible to quickly shoot bolt action, lever action and pump action weapons that require manual loading. Movement speed increases when crouching. I think I sort of want that one, to be honest. The max stamina increases as endurance improves. Speed you can help people who are dying will accelerate. We'll do that one. Right, there we go. We're doing quite well. I like to think, anyway. Let's just go up and see what we've got at the top of this ladder. So I'm assuming once we actually settle into our own base or whatever, then it'll sort of become more open world. Well, I hope it does anyway. I got a tablet signal from the police station, but something is a bit strange. What is it? It's not just one signal, there are at least 3, if not 4. Could that be Linda's signal among them? There's someone on top of the watchtower. It's not Linda. Let's get a little closer. Okay, let's go for it. Oliver, you said? I guess we should part ways here. You said you had work to do? Right, but would it be enough with just 2 of you? We're not sure what kind of people they are. Well, I can't let you get into danger again, especially after you were just captured recently. Don't worry, just go to a place you were heading to. If you hear anything about Linda, contact me via tablet. And if you haven't found a place to settle down, come to this address. It's my house. In times like this, it's better for survivors to stick together. I'm grateful for your help, but to think you're also worried about me in this situation. You're really good people. I hope you find your wife. If we meet again someday, I'll make sure to repay you. Please stay safe. Aren't that nice? Nardi Elder, you need to stay sharp. The orders said they're directing them to head this way. That signal could be from the masked band. Let's go behind the caravan up ahead and assess the situation. Okay. I heard somebody say that they thought this might have been a port from a mobile game. Does anyone know if there's any truth to that? We were right, I see the masked band. Damn, if we get any closer, the guard on the watchtower will see us immediately. Nardi Elder, take this. What is this? It's a sniper rifle. Oh yeah. Let's use this to take out the guy on the watchtower. Then if we take out the other guys who are running around one by one, the battle will become much easier. I just sneezed then. I tried to hit the mute button in time, but I don't know whether I actually got there before I sneezed. So you might have heard half a sneeze then. Right. Oh, we love a sniper rifle. Look at that.
Let's begin the mission to rebuild the police station.
Ah, so I'm guessing this is our base then. Excellent. First things first. Well, he gets around a bit. Let's put some stuff in the safe because I don't need all this. I don't really need those. Those can go in the boot of the car, can't they? Right, I'm going to go and get the car first rather than leave it where it is. These cars do seem to have a sort of more realistic move to them because they don't go shooting off like racing cars like you get in a lot of games. They're actually quite slow and sluggish, you know, just like an old car. Right, so let's store that in there and that in there. What was that? I don't need that on me, so I'll go and put that in here. Oop. And we'll store that. There we go. I don't really need those. Can't see why I would need an alarm clock, but let's replenish. I do like the replenish armor bit. Get his armor. Steve Norris, let's talk to him. You saved our lives. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of us. I'm Stephen Norris, leader of the first responders community. We're lucky someone with your skills came along, otherwise we'd all be bullet-ridden ghosts by now. How'd you end up here anyway? I'm Jimmy Hancock. Me and my friend here are looking for my wife. He don't have to bang on about his wife, doesn't he? Are these the only people who were captured? Was there a blonde woman named Linda? Unfortunately, no. But there were several rescue signals coming from nearby. I wasn't able to confirm it before those guys interrupted, but maybe those signals were your wife's doing. Could you tell me where it's from? If it's difficult to check everything one by one, please tell me at least the details. It's really important to me. Okay, I'll share the distress signal I received, so take a look. There's a lot of signal logs, so it'll take some time to look through them all. By the way, do you know anything about the masked band? You seem pretty good at dealing with them. There's not enough information here too. It seems like they're not easy to get information from. If I find out anything, I'll share it, so you should do the same. While you're waiting for Jimmy, why don't you go and meet the merchant Light over there? I'm sure he'd like to thank you. You're welcome to trade goods or repair equipment here anytime from now on, so you might as well say hello now. A merchant, thanks. Go on, Nardi Elder, I'll look up some information about the rescue signal here. Yeah, I'll find it soon. Right, you look suspiciously like the bloke we spoke to earlier. There we go. Ah, our hero, thank you so much. When those people barged in, I thought it was the end. Max, when did you get here? Oh, you've already met my brother. You must have come from Amos. Max is my brother and I'm Light. I run a business with my brothers and I was put in charge of the police station. My brothers should be selling goods in the other communities by now, but since I can't contact them, I'm afraid those communities have been taken over by the masked band. Are you planning to drive the masked band out of Sand Creek? If it's necessary. Thank goodness there are people like you to step up and do the right thing. I'll do what I can to help. If you need to trade or repair anything at any time, please leave it to me. Oh, and I'd like to repay you for saving me. I sent you a link that will give you access to various Celtic network products. Take a look. You're sure to find something useful in there. Please check out the shop too. I've got some equipment for you there. Thanks, I appreciate it. So I've got a level 7 bag there. Let's equip that one. That's good. I'm happy with what I got in there. Alright, let's see. So we can update one of these. Improved flexibility reduces damage from falls and collisions and increases knockdown resistance. As manual reloadability, it becomes possible to quickly shoot up. I think I'm going to take that. So I've got a habit of falling off things. You might have noticed in other games, but let's not talk about that right now. It's just not important, you know what I'm saying? Right. Let's talk to Jimmy again. Nadia, I need to go to Mesa Ramp right now. Someone's been sending out rescue signals there several times. Then I'll get ready right away. Wait a minute, Nadia, I have a separate request for you. What's the favour? Go and find your wife? Max sent me multiple messages, but I wasn't able to check them in time. I tried reaching out again just now, but there was no response. The community on the Celtic network is disabled and Max's last message said to run. I don't know the details, but something's definitely wrong. So could you go and check out the community? Of course I will. Thanks. Since the community is disabled, fast move won't be possible, or don't use it anyway. So I recommend using fast move to the Amos exploration tower. I don't want to use fast. Oh, I don't want to use fast travel. Select the mini-map. If you select an active exploration tower, you can use the fast move. I'll directly select the exploration tower to move from the map. Select the exploration tower. Fast move. Yeah. Not that I want to, but for the sake of this. See, I've come all this way now, but I don't have my vehicle. So I'd rather have gone with the vehicle. But not to worry. I shan't use much in the way of fast travel after this. Doing, dude? I've no idea what this dude is doing. And we appear to be stuck. Oh, come on. That wasn't annoying much, but there you go. Doesn't matter, it didn't ruin the game, it only took a few seconds to get out. Oh, great. Hang on, hang on.
Just surrender, quietly.
Gotcha!
Right in the head.
Are you okay? What the hell is that?
Oh no, he's been injured. I'm glad you're safe, Nardi Elder. What happened? Jimmy managed to escape after saving you, but he's lost too much blood. He's currently in a coma. His heart rate is also very irregular. If we can't help him soon, we may lose him for good. Then what should we do? Our best shot is using this defibrillator. Hopefully it can get Jimmy stable and conscious. I'll make sure we're not being pursued. Nardi Elder, you're in charge of using the defibrillator on him. Understood. Some consumables can be used on other survivors, including residents. Right, use the defibrillator. So that must be the defibrillator. Clear. Jimmy, are you okay? Nadia, I'm glad you're safe. It's all thanks to you. Max told me, so I was able to get here in time. Those bastards raiding the house. How the hell did they know we were staying there? They even knew we took care of the masked band at the police station. Those guys have more intel than I thought. What are you two going to do now? You can't go back there now that he found you. We need to find a new place to stay. We can't keep looking for Linda without a base. Yeah, God forbid we stop looking for Linda. There's an exploration tower up ahead, Nadia. Let's see if there's a building nearby we can stay in. Understood. Right. I'll have a look up here and I'll see if there's a room that Linda can stay in as well, yeah? Right, let's see if we can summon the car. What's F5 now then? Oh, I don't know what that is. Let's summon the car. That is pretty cool. Right, I'm going to have to climb up here a minute because I need to see what's in these. I think there's 2 boxes up here. Oh, they're following me up here. Just wait for them. So far I'm quite enjoying this. The only thing I don't like is there's a lot of talking going on when I want to sort of explore and get to know the game, you know? Nice. Oh no, my gun needs repairing. I suppose I can use that one, I suppose. Here we go. Right, it's definitely got potential. There's plenty of room for facilities, so it seems like a good place to set up a shelter. Nardi Elder, they must already know about me since they raided my community. That's why I want you to be the leader here. Leader? Me? Yeah, they don't have much information on you yet, so they probably won't find us easily. Most importantly, I feel like I can trust you. Ah. Look, I need a place to stay. If you two have the room, I'd really appreciate it. I can help you search for Linda. Who's Linda? And I can also scrounge up food. By the way, I'm being sarcastic. It'd be a win-win for all of us. What do you say? Of course, looking forward. Really awesome. I'll pull my weight, I promise. Yeah, I know you will, dude. Right, so learn what you need to manage the residents. Open the tablet. Resident. I just did. On the right side of the skill zone. Right, okay. Level up. Select level up. I just did. Select resident combat manual. Nice. That. If there are enough breakthrough materials in the locker or resident's belongings, you can perform a breakthrough on a resident. What's that then? Select breakthrough. Select Rick. Click 2. Select button to exit the screen. I wanted to have a look at its stats. Manage resident. You can go directly to the resident window by talking to the resident. Okay. The resident screen allows you to manage residents' belongings through the locker. Right, okay. And residents can exchange items directly without going through the locker. Okay. Right. Right, so let's go and clear out the rubbish. Oh, I see. Demolish building debris. Let me tell you about the exploration room. Go on then. Build facilities of forge. I see I need to talk to him first. The exploration room is a facility where you can utilise the residents. It'd be quicker if I show you myself. Tablet, shelter, facility, exploration room. Right. You can dispatch residents to the unlocked regions to gather items. Right, okay. Oops. Just hit my microphone again. Got a habit of doing that. Each region shows the items that can be obtained during exploration. Select the exploration registry button in the Amos area. Dispatch your residents to meet the level requirements. Send a vehicle with a dispatch increases the chance of an exploration great success. Exploration great success rewards double the items brought back by residents. Okay. Let's just choose how long residents will be out on exploration. And then start the exploration. Okay. Level up. Alright, so we need materials to level up, okay. Right, vacant lot. Select the build. Start construction button to build the forge. Okay. The new shelter seems organised enough. I'm trying to gather information on the mass band that attacked us. What do you think? Where do you want to start? I need to go back to where we last encountered them, my house. I need information on how they knew we were staying there and why they raided it. Isn't it dangerous? they probably wouldn't think that we go back to a place where they almost killed us. Even if they were still there, they'd be the ones getting ambushed this time. When you're ready, meet me in front of my old house. Understood. Right, let's go and see if we can get rid of some stuff from here. So that's level 7. Right, let's get the better stuff. So I don't think I can use that yet because I don't think I'm high enough level for that. Yeah, so I'm not going to go for that. That I can equip because that's better. That needs repairing. So if I go to the locker, I can store that. Store that. Store that. Let's store that because I don't need that. Won't need that. Level 7. I can wear those actually. So those will give me a small increase and they look a lot better than those other ones. So they can be stored. Got a shotty. Don't really need the shotty. I'm going to store that, I think. And I'm going to store that one. What's that? What is that? I'll store it anyway. And I'll store that. So next question on this is how do you save? For journal. Not journal. Let's have a look for controls. Keyboard. Nothing there. Right, so perhaps it might be an autosave on this one, I'm not sure. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to leave it at that point because I think we've gone past the sort of start of the tutorials and stuff like that. So I think that on the next one we can actually get into the game and start playing properly. Let me just quickly check in here, see if there's a... Right, so this is the command center. Command center level 1. Let's level it up. Why not? Because I haven't got the gear to, that's why. Shelter. Facility. Outpost. Not registered. Right, so I guess I'm just going to have to hope that this is an autosave on this game then. But I'll check it out later. I mean, if it turns out that it's not, then I'll just have to go through it again and save it at this point for when we come back. So we'll call it quits on that one for tonight, and then we will definitely come back to it because even though he goes on about his wife all the time, it's actually quite a good game. So I quite enjoy playing it, and it is very much like a cross between State of Decay and games like The Division. You know, you can definitely see where they've got the ideas from. But for a free game at the moment, it's really good. The combat in it, I really like. It's nice and easy. You know, you can get good shots, you can get headshots and that without worrying too much. The sniper rifle. It's got quite a nice little aim on it. And there doesn't seem to be any weapon sway. I wouldn't have minded a little bit of weapon sway, to be quite honest. Look at that, nice. See, even though I said I was stopping now, I still had to just shoot one more zombie, didn't I? One more had to be done. So anyway, before I get back into it again and we end up doing this for hours and hours and hours on end, because it's one of those games which I think you could lose quite a few hours on. Oh, there's another zombie up there, look, and no, I'm not going to shoot it. I'm going to finish it for now. So, if you like that one, remember the usual jazz, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you on the flip side. I'll catch you all later.